Pisces, what's happening? What's crackalacking? And what's popping, baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your April 2020 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, Pisces, let's get into it, man. I hope you guys have been safe and well during everything that we're experiencing currently. And I also hope that you guys are not, pushing yourself into that fear mentality. Really try to stay away from the fear during this time. Take precaution and take as much precaution as you need, but don't put yourself in a state of panic, a state of fear. And I know it's hard for me to say that. It's easier said than done. But when you do that, the collective consciousness actually gets lowered, the vibration gets low, and everybody can feel that affection, right? So if everybody in an individual level really just raises their vibration during this time, focuses on eliminating the fear and living in a fearless mentality, that will take effect. Just by you simply raising your vibration is light working for the collective consciousness, because that energy is infectious. High vibrational energy is infectious. So with everything that's going on right now, of course, take as much precaution as you need. Be mindful of what's happening in the world, but also spread that love, spread that positivity, spread that happiness. Go call on somebody you haven't talked to in a while and see how their day is going, Really spread that good energy during this time, and we're going to make it through. We made it through everything else. We're making it through what's going on now, okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. What do we got coming through for my Pisces throughout April 2020, please? Messages for my beautiful fish, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. What messages do we got coming through for Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through for you, man. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys is this Queen of Wands. This came out into the pre-shuffle, so definitely has to bring some sort of significance or importance into the reading here. You could be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Three of Cups. The person you're connecting with is the Two of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present is the Fool card. Okay, so this really leads towards expression, because the Queen of Wands talks about somebody who is going to be bold to express themselves. And I feel here that whoever you're connecting with is actually having a blockage in expressing themselves. So on one end, Pisces, you know what you want, okay? Because the Queen of Wands is a person who knows what they want and when they want it. And the Two of Pentacles here is a person who doesn't have a clue in the world, can't tell their ass from their elbow, is not necessarily sure what stance they have. So from what I'm seeing here, Pisces, I think that you're making this conscious, bold decision to say, you know what? All I need right now are the good vibes, the good people around me, my friends, my family members, the people who care about me. I don't need you. And I feel like you're pointing that out to a very specific person you're connecting with. And I almost feel like whoever you're dealing with here, Pisces, this is an individual who is very hot and cold in your life. They're very hot and cold on what they want with you, whether they want a relationship with you. It could be a Libra you're connecting with here, because I sense a lot of indecision. So I feel like whoever you're connecting with overall is a person who doesn't know where they want to go with you, how they want to move forward with you, etc. And you're already tapping into this energy of, I'm not anybody's second choice. I'm not going to be somebody's second choice. Therefore, I'm just going to stick around with the people that I love, and the people that love me, and the people that spread happiness and positivity and cheer into my life. So that's the conscious decision you're making, because you realize this isn't worth the headache. It's not worth the headache to wait on somebody who isn't waiting on me, and it's not worth the headache to sit around putting my worth and basically, putting my worth into somebody else's hands. Fuck that shit. So with the Fool card, as for the outcome here, you're saying fuck it. It's a big fuck it, and I like it, okay? With the Fool card energy here, you're saying fuck it. I'm moving forward. I'm living my best life, and I'm moving towards a more blind future. I'll see what happens is kind of the vibe that's coming through. So when it comes towards your love life right now, Pisces, I feel like you're letting go. And by letting go and letting God, you're really in this position where you are allowing the universe to kind of pave the path that you're supposed to be on, okay? And when you let go and let God, this is perfect. I talk about this all the time, but when you stop looking for love, love finds you. And when you let go of something that isn't working out, eventually something that will work will come into place. So I really do feel here throughout the month of April, a lot of you guys are canceling certain connections that you have with people because they're not taking off, they're not going anywhere, they're more of a headache than anything. And I feel that during April here with this person, Pisces, you're tired of the indecision, you don't want to be somebody's second best, and you don't want to put your worth into somebody else's hands. If they can't see it, then they can't see it, and they're not for you. So I feel like you're in this mentality this month of, I want to be surrounded by good vibes. I want to be surrounded by people that I love and people that love me. And I want to live my best life as much as possible. And I don't want it to be interfered with anything else. I don't want anything, any negativity, any bullshit, nothing. I just want to have a nice, cool, calm, and collected month. All right? Is what we're looking at towards April. And I do feel here with the Fool card, by letting go of this connection you're having here and just really letting the universe kind of pave the way for what's meant to come in, I think that is the greatest thing you can do for yourself right now. Because when you just let go of your desire, you actually bring it to you. It's manifestation. So if you desire to be in a relationship with somebody, a loving, compassionate relationship, and this person wasn't it, let go. And that's what you're doing. And there will be someone new who will appear to you over time when the time's right. All right? So nonetheless, Pisces, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look into their feelings and what's going on with them throughout April 2020. Then I'm going to take a look into your feelings, what's going on with you throughout April 2020. We'll see where energies are aligning, and then we'll see the outcome for April, okay? Now, in regards to who Pisces is dealing with, how do they feel towards Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. How does the person that Pisces is dealing with feel towards Pisces, and what is going on with them throughout April 2020? Let's take a look into your person here, okay? We got here the Six of Pentacles, we got here the Devil, we got here the Star card, we got here the Page of Cups, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card, and then we have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person's energy comes off quite interesting, to say the least. It's almost as if they try to, it's like they're trying this tactic where, for example, Two of Pentacles, they were showing you that they didn't know what they wanted. But then, when they start to notice that you're letting them go, they're like, no, I've always wanted you. What? What are you talking about? I was always showing you that I wanted you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets a little funky here. Because your person didn't know what they wanted originally, but the moment you let them go, they're like, oh, no, wait, I want you. Well, no, please don't leave. That's kind of the vibe that's coming through. And I feel here with the Devil card as well, this person definitely is in a position where the moment you kind of let go of them is where they kind of have this instant regret. They have this regret of, oh, shit, I just no longer have to, I no longer have Pisces around. What the fuck am I going to do? You know? So I feel like who you're connecting with here, Pisces, it's weird, and it happens a lot to people. When you let go of somebody, it's like the moment they realize, oh shit, I don't want you gone. So that happens a lot. And that's what I feel is going on here. You know, the moment you let this person go, they're realizing what they've lost, and they kind of have resentment towards their own decision in the beginning. And with the Star card here to the Page of Cups, I feel like this person is kind of hoping that you'll give them a chance. They're kind of hoping that you'll come back into their life and, bring in an offer of love. But I don't think that's happening here, because they're going to recognize that they're just waiting and that they missed out on their chance of stability with somebody. They missed out on their chance for a relationship with somebody. So whoever you're dealing with, throughout the month of April, they're recognizing that as you let them go, they missed out on an opportunity with you. And with the Strength card, they feel like that sucks, because they tamed the beast for so long to the point where they lost the beast. Okay? And in this situation, Pisces, you are the beast. So they withdraw themselves from you for so long to the point where they lost you. And they recognize that now. And they're not happy about that decision they made, and they're not happy about the way they expressed themselves. They wish that they could have expressed themselves better. They wish they could have been more aware of what they wanted quicker than, now it's too late. This person recognized they lost you, and now it's a little bit too late for them to recognize that they care for you and that they want something to be manifested here. They want some sort of connection here. So it's a little too late in this game. And I think that with the Three of Cups overall, Pisces, I think there was a part of you, something that came into your awareness that made you recognize that maybe a relationship right now isn't even a good idea for you. I feel like a lot of you guys kind of came to that conclusion throughout April, and you may see that happening where a lot of you guys kind of come to this recognition of, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be in a relationship, maybe I shouldn't have one right now, maybe I should really focus on just getting the premise of happiness into my life. I think that's going to come into your awareness where you realize maybe I should really right now focus on happiness, and not only just happiness from the things that, you know, fill my soul around me, but happiness from within. I think a lot of you guys are focusing on that here this month, okay? 8 of Wands, transmuting energies, changing vibrations. I feel like you're really focusing in to change your vibe and to really live your best life as much as you possibly can, okay? Clarify the Devil card on this person's end. And we got here the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this person's frustrated, the Pisces. They're frustrated they didn't stick around. They're frustrated they couldn't get you, you know? That's what I'm feeling. I feel like your person's really frustrated that they made a wrong decision. You know, they took too long to make a judgment call. They took too long to decide what they wanted with you. And then when they lost you, they're like, fuck. Because they recognize that that was a decision they didn't want to make, you know? Clarifying the 3 of Cups here. And we got here the 4 of Swords. Yeah, like I said just before, I said that I feel like you guys needed a break from love. I feel like you guys needed to focus back on your happiness and recenter yourself and, you know, ground yourself with good people, good family member, good friends. Like, you needed to be surrounded by a good environment. I think that that's important here. Because clarifying the 3 of Cups was the 4 of Swords. Right now, I think a break from love is needed. I think it should be implemented for Pisces. And I think that you guys should be focusing on grounding yourself in the environment that is the most healthy for you, than the environment that's the most positive for you. So I'm seeing that movement happening here throughout the month of April. You guys are going to be surrounded by a good environment, because your environment is everything. People don't recognize it, but your environment has such a heavy influence on you. Depending on your mood, depending on how you were raised, depending on how you feel on a day-to-day basis, or how you act, your environment can play a rather big role. Okay? So anyways, man, getting into Pisces side, let's take a look. How does Pisces feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? And what's going on with Pisces throughout April 2020? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. How does Pisces feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Pisces throughout April 2020? We got here the Ace of Swords. Okay, we got here the 3 of Wands. We got the 5 of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Wands. We got the Page of Wands. We got the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress card. Cool. So, Pisces, I feel like you've been fed up for a while now. And remember how I said in the beginning of the reading, the Queen of Wands is somebody who truly expresses themselves? You're going to be really expressing yourself throughout the month of April, but also you're going to be expressing your emotions to yourself, meaning that you're going to be very in touch with your emotions throughout this month and what you need and what your needs are, essentially, when it comes towards your emotional health. So from what I'm seeing here, Pisces, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands, I think you're really tired of having these dead-end connections with people where you would form a bond with them, right? Ace of Swords. You would meet a person. You would spark up a conversation. You guys would talk, and then you'd wait for something to happen, and then ultimately it would end up falling off. 5 of Pentacles. Nothing would happen. So I think the Ace of Swords is representing something else important too throughout the month here. I think the Ace of Swords is recognizing, that there is this awareness that's coming to you. And what this awareness is that maybe right now is a time where I shouldn't focus on love, because I'm starting to notice that, all these connections have repetitive cycles. I meet people, I wait for something to happen, then it falls off and nothing happens, and it leaves me feeling empty, and it leaves me feeling like I've been built up with these emotions of not being good enough or not feeling good enough. And you feel like, you feel like you're coming from a place where you've had so many connections that this has happened, that some of you guys may have tested your worth or judged your self-worth or shot yourself down. Maybe you've told yourself before in your lifetime, and I'm sure you have, that you've told yourself, I'm not good enough for somebody. And when you get into that energy, because of all these repetitive cycles consistently happening, it gets to the point where you start to believe that. So Pisces, I feel here that a lot of you guys are like, you know what, maybe a break is good for me. considering that I've had so many similar experiences with people where I'd meet them, we'd talk, we'd chat, I'd wait for something to come of this. You know, and by the way, I hope you acknowledge that with the Three of Wands, it's not about waiting in the sense of you do absolutely nothing and let the other person take the role. No, it's that you form a bond, you form a connection with somebody, but of course, you're trying to see how they feel. And then in the end, it just seems like they go cold. And you're tired of this, you know? And Pisces, keep in mind, the people you're dealing with are a page. They're not a queen or a king. You know, the people you're connecting with are people who don't know what direction they're going in, don't know what they want. They don't have a solid sense of what they want in their love life. So the people you're connecting with are the go with the flow type of people, but you're also connecting with people that have zero expectations. You have expectations when it comes towards the connection. And that's why your expectations are always let down, because you're connecting with people who have no expectations and your expectations are set at a certain bar, you know? So I think that there's this vibe for you throughout the month of April where it's like, I've been through so many connections, I've been through so many relationships, I've met, you know, various different types of people. Similar things have happened. They haven't worked out. And I think right now is the time for me to work on my happiness. I think it's the time for me to work on my growth and end that repetitive cycle. And that repetitive cycle is you meeting somebody and then them falling off the face of the earth. I think you're tired of that. You're going to be expressing your feelings heavy this month. And I think that you're expressing that it's a good thing to take a break from love, because now you can start focusing on your happiness and the good vibes and the good environment and the good people around you. It gives you time to focus on that. All right? And I also feel here too, Pisces, like you got specifically fed up with this connection with this person, because you know how I said that you've had similar experiences to this where you've dated somebody or talked to somebody and then things fell off? When this person started playing cat and mouse, when they started playing I don't know what I want with you, I feel like you were very quick to cut this off. And I think that you were super quick to cut this connection off due to the fact that you're done with this type of people, you're done with these types of connections. I think that you've gotten to the place where you're fed up. And that's why you needed a break from love right now. Because you feel like everybody you talk to has the same game, does the same thing, doesn't provide anything to you that you desire. You're tired of it, and you're tired of it manifesting over and over and over again. So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like you were very quick to cut off this person, and you did it for the sake of you. Right now is your time to get back in touch with the environment around you, the good people around you, and to really get in touch with your happiness. So you did it for you, you know? And like I said, your person over here, they do regret not trying harder than they did. They do regret, you know, not being with you and seeing where things could go, because they realize that they missed out on that opportunity. You know, your person realizes they missed out on an opportunity for a stable connection. All right. In regards to where energies are aligning between Pisces and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020, where energies aligning between Pisces and the person they are dealing with. What do we got going on? We got here Three of Pentacles, we got here Ten of Wands, we got here King of Wands, and then we got here the Queen of Pentacles. I feel personally in this situation, Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, you're just deciding that nothing can really hurt you anymore, especially when it comes towards your love life. I think you've recognized I've had so many experiences similar to this. I've had so many experiences in love with people that have done me wrong. I'm tired of feeling burnt out. I'm tired of being burdened. I'm just really going to let this go. The Three of Pentacles is you saying, I'm just letting this go. Detaching, basically. I feel like you're just detaching from the situation really quickly, and you're just not really focusing on you know, getting upset by this or feeling too much or being upset. You're just like, dude, I'm over it. It doesn't even bother me or affect me anymore. I think you're just over it, Pisces. And then you got here the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You're just done investing your time into people who bring out this King of Wands energy, this player-like energy, you know, this energy of, I don't really want anything too serious, let's just see where it goes. You know, the fuck boys, the fuck girls, etc. You're over it, Pisces. You are over it. And I think right now, you're really happy to kind of reground and recenter yourself into your own life. And I think right now, you're happy to be taking a break from love. I think you are. I think the more that you keep trying with certain people, the more burnt out you're going to be. And my best advice here, Pisces, is to let love come to you. Because it's going to come to you. Oh, I didn't even notice. We had the 10 of Cups that fell out earlier. It's going to come to you, Pisces. 10 of Cups. You will have love. And it has to come on the time that it needs to come. It has to come on its own time. Maybe not the time you desire. Another card that fell out, 10 of Pentacles, symbolizing that there will be love, there will be stability coming your way. What Pisces got to realize is y'all are fucking awesome. Of course someone's going to snag your ass up. I love Pisces, man. They're beautiful, okay? They're beautiful creatures, and they also got beautiful souls. You guys will get snatched up. As for the overall outcome between Pisces and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. What is the overall outcome between Pisces and this person? Okay, we got here 6 of Swords. Yep, so there will be forward movement between the two of you. And 6 of Wands came out as well. That's 2 6s. That's double confirmation, meaning that you are going to be moving forward from this person. And you are not going to look back. Because the 6 of Wands is like, I'm moving on and I'm not looking back. So, yeah, the opportunity will be missed here. You will not be giving this person a chance. And they kind of fucked up on their own part by not, putting much time and effort into you. But either way, the opportunity, they will miss an opportunity with you. But right now, you are starting a new opportunity. The new opportunity is for your own personal growth, for you finding what the perfect environment is for yourself, for you seeing how, everything around you can bring happiness into your life. This is you right now really taking time out to focus on yourself, your environment, your inner happiness, your external happiness, everything that brings you peace. You're taking a look at that, and that's what you're focusing on right now. So you're grounding yourself into your own life, your own reality for now, and not really focusing on anything external from it. Excuse me. So nonetheless, Pisces, I think it's a fairly good reading. I hope you guys think it's a good reading too. I think it is, because I think right now you've gotten to a point where you aren't hurt anymore. You aren't a wounded healer. You just recognize that if things don't work out, it is what it is. And you really are jumping into that mentality of it is what it is. And you're not letting things affect you the way that they used to. I think right now you need to kind of cut the connections off that aren't serving you. And you're doing it very swiftly, like a queen would, Queen of Wands. Remember, I said, this is going to be a hell of a month of expression for you. You're going to be expressing yourself, and you're going to express your feelings, meaning that you're going to be acting on what your feelings are. So the moment you feel like this isn't working, you cut that shit to the curb. And right now, it's about surrounding yourself with good vibes. It's about surrounding yourself with growth, working on yourself here with the 8 of Pentacles, and keeping yourself in a good environment, ultimately, that brings happiness and peace to you. So right now, this is about you bringing back the focus to yourself. Pisces, you're such a giving sign. You're such giving people that sometimes you give too much to everybody else and you give nothing back to yourself. And that's why in your past, you've gotten taken advantage of in certain romantic connections, because you've given so much to the other person and you were settling for this, right? In your past, Pisces, 3 of Cups, you could have given your person anything, but you settled for the half-assness they were giving you, the half-ass job, the half-ass love, the half-ass flirtatiousness, whatever. You were always putting in more effort than the other person. And when you saw it again this time, you said, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You want something that is the 6 of Pentacles, something that is equal give and take, a connection that is balanced, and that is what you are worthy and deserving of. And that is what will come to you when the time is right. So right now, keep this in mind. Don't chase love, okay? Don't try to bring it to you. Don't even worry about love. As you're taking a break from this currently with the 4 of Swords, focus on living your best life. Because love always loves to knock on your door when you aren't looking for it, okay? Nonetheless, Pisces, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. I hope that I did a good job here explaining it today. This was actually my first reading of the day, so I hope that, my communication was a little bit on point. I hope that I didn't miscommunicate anything or, say something that didn't really make sense, because sometimes that happens when I'm tired, but I really hope that it resonated, of course, and if it does, let me know down below. Nonetheless, my beautiful Pisces, guys, have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing rest of your April. Stay safe with everything that's going on in the world, and we will catch you guys for your April mid-months, all right? Peace. I love you guys.